Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's almost as if I just saw you. We're live for our double dose stream number 2 today. We seem to have gotten our mic working for our Beyond ATC, so we're going to be checking out and using Beyond ATC. If you guys want to add me as a friend on Microsoft and fly along with us, we are going to fly. We'll do a Microsoft group flight. On the servers, you're only going to be able to see me if you add me as a friend and I add you to our group. I'm not flying on the live server where every single plane will be shown, so if you guys want to fly along with us and fly right, don't crash into us and whatnot, and fly along, let me know. You can add me on the server. Arlington 6 is our Microsoft name. So you can add me on there, and then I can add you to a group flight. So just let me know if you guys are going to fly along with us, and you're interested in that. Living on Play, hello. Long time no see. I know, it's been what? It's been like several days, man. Good to see you guys. Harry T, what's going on? Robert Miner, welcome back. Mr. Davis, Matthew, welcome back. Living on Player, good to see you guys. But super excited to try out Beyond ATC. I never stream anymore, I know. It's like we're never live anymore. Night away. Alright, so this is what we're looking at here. This is Beyond ATC. I don't know why. showing it all here. Hold on. Away. That's weird that it's not capturing all of it. Hold on, let me try a different way to capture. It's cutting off part of the screen and I don't know why. I need to go full screen with it? No. We made it. If I put on a different window? Okay, well, I don't know why it's not capturing all screen, but you can see most of it on here. The platform for Beyond ATC. So we're loaded up in the Phoenix here today. We're going to get things powered on, but you can kind of see most of the settings on here. So we have all the different settings we have on here. We have our trigger set. We are going to be using the premium characters to start here. When you purchase Beyond ATC, you do start with, so this is in-op right now, but you do start with 50,000 premium characters. You can purchase more, like 250 for 10 bucks or something like that. We'll see how long 50 characters last. We're going to do one flight for sure. We may do 2 flights and come back to London Luton. We're going to try out the automatic response as well. So if you see on here, you have auto respond and you have auto tune. So we're going to have it auto tune the frequencies for me, so I don't have to worry about changing the radio. Here's all of our different frequencies that are available to us right now. We'll listen to our ATC clearance here once we get on. But we have auto respond. So if it's super busy, like during takeoff and landing, if you want your co-pilot to respond to ATC for me and you just kind of listen along, you can check this and then the co-pilot will start talking ATC for you. And that's where the voices here, like Jeff Favignano's sample.
Hello everyone, this is Jeff Favignano, and I'm a guest voice in Beyond ATC.
So we can select multiple ones. You can do kind of a default one. You have EasyJet SimPilot on here, Squirrel, Jeff Favignano, and Mr. CivRyan.
Oh, hello there. This is CivRyan, and I'm a guest voice in Beyond ATC.
So we're going to have Jeff as our co-pilot. So we'll try out all of that functions here. Mr. Marc, what's going on? You going to fly along with us? I can add you to a group flight if you want to fly along. I'm going to fly off at Sim and on the servers, but only in like a group flight, so only the people I choose will show up in our flight. If you want to, you just let me know. You're cooking? Well, hopefully you're cooking enough for everyone. They need to add me as well. I'm not that important of a person yet for someone to include me in that stuff. So, anyways, we're on that. Let's go ahead and get in our plane, and I'm going to turn that off. And let's get our plane powered up and ready to go. Throttles. Just go over here and put our flight data. Ground services are fine there. We can go here and we can load our aircraft. GSX. Nav, can you get a Euro flight in before next Monday? We're doing Europe right now, Harry. We're in Europe. What do you mean? Flight 7 Jake, what's going on? I might join you on Beyond ATC. Sounds good. Sounds good. Alright. Cool. So that's good there. Our plane is powered up. Nothing tuned. Let's go to
Landing and departing runway 25. Transition level 070. 5G notice in effect. Advise on initial contact you have information November. Luton Airport information November. 2350 Zulu. Wind 170 at 2, temperature 11. Dew point 10. QNH 1006. Landing and departing runway 25. Transition level 070. 5G notice in effect. Advise on initial contact you have information November. Luton Airport information November. 2350 Zulu. Wind 170 at 2, temperature 11. Dew point 10. QNH 1006. Landing and departing runway 25. Transition level 070. 5G notice in effect. Advise on initial contact you have information November.
Uh-oh. Why is only half our plane powered up right now? Don't tell me I gotta restart the sim on this. We only have power to half our aircraft. Alright, we may have to restart our sim. Am I missing something here to why I can't see anything? Got everything set up, and now we're gonna have to restart because our plane's not working. Everything appears to be on. Ground power's on. Batteries are on. Terrain fault. Really looks like it's supposed to be on, according to me. I don't see anything that's not on. Did you see anything, Davis? Like, is your plane doing the same thing, or is... Alright, I'll apologize. People will have to restart. Alright, you know what, let me just... Let's restart just here in the sim first before we restart the whole thing and see if that does anything. If not, then we'll restart the whole sim. Have I always had a controller plugged in? Yes. Yes, nothing's, nothing has changed since our... Okay, yep, see it's doing that light. Oh, wait, oh, there it goes. Maybe it'll work now. Let's find out, shall we? Okay, yeah, no, it's just doing that bug. I don't think I started the app before the simulator. So, let's do this. I'm gonna get some tunes on. I'm gonna throw it over to the Be Right Back screen, guys, and we're gonna get things reloaded up. I do apologize for the delay. Steve, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, this is gonna be our first flight. We have done no test flights. We have done no testing whatsoever. Only thing we've done so far is listen to ATIS. So, but give me a few minutes here, guys. About 5 minutes, we'll get the sim restarted. And we'll be on our way. The Phoenix is really finicky, and I think what it was is I didn't start it before I started the sim. Flight Simulator Jake, close your Beyond ATC. Make sure you then open it in administrator mode, and then it should work, because it did the same thing to me. But you have to run in administrator mode or else it won't work. So close it, run it as administrator, and then your mic should work. I had the same issue starting it, or else we would have had Beyond ATC for our first one. I wonder if Beyond ATC would work with Paro. That would be a good test. It might. Flight Simulator Jake, it won't work unless you pay for it. It's not free. Beyond ATC is not a free program. It's you download it, but then you have to purchase it. Yes. Yeah, no, Beyond ATC is not free. So yeah, you're gonna have to purchase it. Now you do not have to use the premium voices, which are an extra cost. You do not have to use premium voices. You can just use the basic voices. And those are default with just buying the program.
Father, we let go. As a father, we let go. Time is limitless.
Flight Simulator Jake, Beyond ATC does not make it where you can see other people. Beyond ATC, you can have AI traffic once they release that part of it, but you can't see other people. It's not like VATSIM. It's not like flying on VATSIM. So we are doing a Microsoft Flight Simulator group flight. You have to add me as a friend on Microsoft. And I have to invite you to the group. I'm not doing it where all planes are shown, only the people I allow to fly with me. Because if you don't fly right, then I kick you out of the group. So there's no crashing and stuff into each other. We're going to do a flight just like we would on VATSIM, but with the Microsoft servers.
10737.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Harry. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, man. Unfortunately. I'm lost. Oh, wait, you're talking about Formula 1, right? Formula 1 racing? Yeah, I don't really follow Formula 1. I'm not a big fan of racing, to be honest. Like, I'll watch some racing, but I've never really watched Formula 1. I watched more NASCAR, if anything else. I've gone to like some sprint car races, but can't say I'm big into racing. I like doing racing video games, but yeah, when it comes to following Formula 1, I don't follow it. I know Jeff and CivRyan and them and Bugs, they're huge into racing. And like, I'll go to a race and stuff with friends. It's just, but I'm on my own. I wouldn't say I follow any kind of racing. I know my sister and dad like NASCAR. They follow NASCAR. Whatever driver's my favorite for my sister won not that long ago. The other day, won a race. I don't know what his name is. I forget. Maybe Danny Hamlin. It could be him. I don't know if it's him for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure at all if it's him or not. It could be completely someone else. But. CJ Delboy, what's going on? Yes, we're flying across the pond this evening. As we try out Beyond ATC, I had to restart for the Phoenix was acting up. So we're reloading back in and then we'll be back on the ground to try out this ATC. Yes, we're flying from London Luton, Harry. London Luton over to Amsterdam, and then we may or may not do the return flight. If we're sure doing the flight there, we probably will do the return flight, but we'll see. We'll see just how we do on time. Alright, let's try this again here. Alright, we're almost back in. Cruise me here, what's going on? We haven't used it yet. We're just we had to reload the sim before we even got started, so we're loading back in right now. We'll be back in a couple minutes. The only thing we've done on Beyond ATC so far is connect and you listen to the ATIS, so. Sounds good. Living on a player, let me know. Let me know. Like I said, add me on Microsoft and I can put you in our group flight. Add me on Microsoft if you guys want to fly in our group flight. I have to add you to a group to be able to see you. Alright, let's try it now, shall we? Load up my overlay again. Alright, there we go. Alright, now it looks like all of our screens are booting up. Should be good now. Do you think I would be good to learn VATSIM? I mean, depends on your knowledge, Cruz. I mean, everyone can learn. Lots of tutorials out there. Yeah, lots of tutorials out there to learn. Alright, so now we can see the full interface of Beyond ATC, what I'm using here. This is what it looks like. I don't know why. It's definitely not what it looks like. Properties. Oh, wait. It's window capture. We don't want window capture. We want display capture. There we go. Okay, so now you can see our user interface there. Alright, cool. So this is what we're using here. We're going to go ahead and, now that we're on here, we already listened to ATIS. So we'll tune to clearance here. Let's do a simple, maybe radio check. What's our flight number? 2521. Luton clearance, easy, 2521, radio check.
Easy 2521, reading you loud and clear.
Alright, cool. They read us loud and clear, so microphone's working, you can see our thing there. So if you have it up on your screen, you can actually see everything they tell you. If you don't hear them, you can always look and check. You can actually click on these to talk as well. We have auto tune on for us here as well. Because during flight, I don't want to mess with the change in frequency, so I just have it on auto tune. You can turn it off, turn it on. It's up to you how you want to do it. Lorenzo, what's going on? Beyond ATC is AI-controlled air traffic control in Microsoft. Just was released here recently in early access, so we're going to go ahead and give it a shot and see how it works. It's supposed to be a vast improvement over like default Microsoft ATC, so if you don't want to fly in VATSIM, I would highly recommend getting Beyond ATC if you are new and want to fly in VATSIM, but you don't know what you're doing, never done it before. This would probably be a great tool for you guys to practice ATC. You can, like I said, you can have the computer read it for you. You can kind of see the interaction of what you say back to ATC. And that will help you learn so you can do VATSIM. I think VATSIM will still always be better when you have live people, but the good thing with Beyond ATC is you could start your flight on VATSIM if there is traffic online, right? If ATC jumps off, you can open up and start Beyond ATC anywhere in the middle of your flight, and it will pick up ATC right from where you're at, and then you can continue on using Beyond ATC. And then if VATSIM hops online, all you gotta do is close Beyond ATC, and you can start, switch right back to VATSIM. So it's kind of cool that you can just pick up wherever you want in your flight, so that way you can have ATC your entire flight, no matter if you're on VATSIM, not on VATSIM. However you want to do it. Simple Mom, what's going on? Hey, long time no see. How are you doing? Cool ATC AI. I just saw a video about it. Yes. So this is our first time checking out. We're going to see how it works. And start doing our thing like our normal flight. We're going over to Amsterdam. Again, if you guys want to join us, you need to just add us as a friend, and then I can invite you to a group flight. As long as you show online. Make sure you're on the West Coast servers. If you're not on the West Coast USA servers, then I probably won't see you. And then I can invite you to a group flight. Just like so. And then you just connect, and then I'll be able to see you, you'll be able to see me, and all that good jazz. So let's plug in our ATIS information. So QNH is 1006 here in London Luton, so I'll put 1006 in there. I'm going to go ahead and re-listen to the ATIS just in case, because it may have changed since we last were here.
Contact, you have information, Juliet.
Oh, yep, information Juliet now.
Luton Airport information, Juliet. 0020 Zulu. Wind calm, ceiling 4,600 broken. Temperature 11, dew point 10. QNH 1006. Landing and departing runway 25. Transition level 070. Bird activity in vicinity of airport. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Juliet.
Alright, there we go. We'll go ahead and switch back over to our clearance. So you can switch with the client there, or you can go in here and actually tune on the radio frequency panel as well. So again, we're using premium characters right now for this flight. We'll see how many premium characters we use over a whole flight. We started with 50,000. You can see we're already down to 48,981 after just using the ATIS and a radio check call. So it could blow through these pretty quickly. It's like $10 for 250,000 credits or something like that. That's just if you're using premium. You can use basic at no cost. I mean, you can kind of hear the difference.
This is a premium voice sample. New Zealand Mail, New Zealand 598 Alpha, cleared direct to Topa, turn right, maintain 5,000.
This is a basic voice sample. Australian Mail, Qantas 2953, descend to flight level 070.
Which, I mean, basic sounds really, really good. Premium's even better, but... And then we have the auto respond voice. We have Jeff Favignano as our co-pilot today. So we will have auto response on when we are taking off and when we're landing. So he'll handle radio calls during that point in time. So hidden costs. So it, well, like I said, Patrick, it's only if you want to use it. Yes, this is out, Bomb Tech. You can go and purchase it right now. It is available. Like I said, when you guys do this though, it's you do not have to use the premium voices. You can just use basic, which is what comes with your purchase. Only if you want more advanced voices will you do the premium, and then you have to buy credits. When you buy the basic package of Beyond ATC, it comes with 50,000 credits. So you get 50,000 credits to test it out, and if you want to keep using it, you go to their Beyond ATC store, buy additional credits, and you can keep using it. You set your keybinds right here. It will eventually have AI traffic that will inject into your simulator with this. It's not working currently, but you can inject AI traffic into your simulator, and it will have real planes, and you'll hear other planes and stuff talking along with you on the network. So I personally see a big difference in premium and non-premium voices. There is a pretty big difference. I mean, the basic voices, though, the non-premium, are still pretty damn good for what it is. You know what I mean? West USA server, flight center, Jake. West USA server. For your information, EHAM arrival runway is 06 RMP only because the ILS is in maintenance. Alright. Well, we'll see what ATC gives us. That's what's going to really determine our ATC. So we're going to go ahead and request our IFR clearance here in a minute. I'm just going to leave it on screen so you guys can kind of see what it's doing while we're talking. Logan Aviation, what's going on? Good to see you. Luton clearance, Easy 2521 requesting IFR Amsterdam, please. Information, Juliet on board.
Easy 2521 Luton delivery. Expect runway 25. That's Tree Yankee departure. Squawk Tree 025.
Expect runway 25, Mat 3, Yankee departure, squawking 3025, Easy 2521.
Easy 2521, read back correct. Contact ground 121.75 when ready for pushback or engine start.
We'll contact ground when ready for pushback, Easy 2521.
Negative. Ground on 121.75.
Contact ground on 121.75 when ready for push, Easy 2521. So when you don't do it, it will automatically it will correct you if you're wrong. So just like regular ATC. Now you see there we got a readback correct. So the little beeps you're hearing, you can turn that audio on or off. If you're not going to have the screen up next to you, visible, if you're going to have it minimized, you're going to want to have that sound on so you know that it actually read you back correctly and there was no issues. you see, once we read there and we said we're going to contact ground, it automatically changed our frequency because we have auto tune on as well. So now it's already switched us over to ground. We're going to request push and start here soon. We can do another radio check. But until then, we got to get our plane ready to rock and roll and get on out of here. So let's get our plane start loading because we are behind on our loading already. Should have had our aircraft already loading.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Alright, so there we go. That's all coming.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and
Cool.
asked to do.
John's saying a lesson right now. It should be like 10 minutes. Sounds good. If can you hear other players nearby that are using? No, I do not. This is not like a. You're not in the same world. This is all like offline type stuff. Jfoot, you can fly like on the West Coast servers like I am now if you want to fly with other people. But you can't hear other people. No, it's all AI computer based. ATC. So yeah, no, it's not like VATSIM where you can see everyone on the network. As far as my understanding, that's not possible. Maybe one day they'll have something like that and you can see other people, but
Fuel truck is in position.
that'd be something way more advanced to where it's talking to other real people while it's talking to you kind of thing. So I don't know if that's ever going to be a possibility or not, but yeah, this is just for if you want to fly offline, you're not flying with anyone. Like I said, you can fly with other people and so you can see other people, but it's also going to have eventually AI traffic injected. So you'll hear other AI traffic in the sky. You'll see them in the sky with you. You'll see them on the ground. So you will see other traffic that the AI is controlling with you if you want to fly with other planes that are not real people. Yelled me twice so far. Great prep for VATSIM. So, I mean, it is, like I said, this can get you really prepared to do VATSIM if you don't want to get yelled at by a real person. You know what I mean? I have to open the doors. They're not opening my door. Doors did not open. So it will be great for that aspect of it. Like I said, but if you do want to fly with us, we are on the West Coast servers. I will add you to a group flight if you want to fly along with us off the network. It does not require you to have Beyond ATC to fly with me. Like I said, if you are going to fly with me, though, I have it set to groups only. So you just have to add me. Arlington6 is my name on Microsoft. Let me know when you add me. I'll accept it, and then I'll invite you to the group flight. So, but no shenanigans, no running into each other, or else I'll have to kick you out of the group flight. But that's part of the reason why I'm not flying on the main server, where you can see everyone, just because I don't want it to be where I see too many planes that aren't necessarily following the rules. So I want it a little bit more controlled. So, but fuel truck and everything is here. Catering is here. I think I hear the fuel truck. Yep. Fuel truck's right there, filling us up. Fill it up, up. Fill it up, up. Our fuel today provided by ExxonMobil, your aviation fuel provider here in London, Luton. I mean, so far I'm really impressed with just the little bit we've had in contact with it. Like, it feels pretty natural talking to the ATC. Luton is Shell? I don't know. It says ExxonMobil. Maybe they fired Shell. Maybe they fired Shell. Getting all of our snacks on board, though. Still loading fuel, definitely loading that fuel in real time. A lot of fuel going into the plane. Oh, can I make the menu smaller? Sorry, I saw I was still on the screen. I can definitely make it smaller. More out of the way. I'm only having it on just during certain phases. I won't have it on the screen the whole time. But I just forgot I had it right in the middle of the screen. That's my bad. Sim is taking 32 working days to start. Alright, so our passengers are going to start boarding here as soon as that's all done. Let's go up top. We'll get our adheres left, right, and center aligning. Crew supplies on, ground control is on, get panel lights up. No smoking lights are on. We'll arm the emergency lights. Nav lights should have been on already. We get those on. Cool, that looks good. Let's go down to our FMC here. We're going to go to ATSU.
Boarding requested. Passengers bus is coming.
AOC. Oops, I don't want I guess we could do receive messages. Do our initial load seat real quick. Cool, and we'll go to flight init. Request our initial flight data over to Amsterdam. Beyond ATC, I believe so? No. Maybe? I don't remember. No. It's a pretty quick install. It installs automatically, and it just automatically connects through SimConnect, I think. It was a pretty simple install. So, 39 minutes over to Amsterdam, not a long flight here. Let's go to regular init and request our flight data. But yeah, it's a pretty simple install. You run the install process, and you're pretty much done. And then once you do that, then you can purchase the actual program from in the app if you haven't already purchased it. Okay, so we got that. What was my squawk code? 3025. Cool. So we got 3025 in there. Alright, so initial flight altitude's 27,000 feet. Cost index is 15. 270. Flying to IRS. We'll return. We are easy flight 2521. We'll request our wind speeds. Microsoft name is Arlington6. Show you guys here on stream top right corner. I guess you can't really see because the overlay's there, but Arlington and then the number 6. There we go. Invited you to the group, Patrick. So yeah, Arlington and then the number 6, all one word. Cool. We'll go to or departure here, runway 25, and we're on the Mach 3 Yankee. Departure. No transition. We'll insert that. Cool. That looks good. We'll go to EHAM. Currently runway 6 into EHAM is what it looks like. Let's see, we'll do ILS-6. We're on the red Foxtrot 1 Alpha. No transition. Approach Vias.
Passengers bus is coming.
Let's see here. Last transition from Sugal.
Passengers boarding started.
Sugal. Oh, that looks good there. We got our mass and balance page here. Our zero fuel weight will be, it's still loading, so I can't use that yet. But we'll go to our performance calculator. We can do this. Runway 25. Sync the load sheet packs will be on. Sync the weather, and we'll calculate. Flaps 1 departure. Cool. We can send that to the McDo. And then we'll wait for final load numbers here. And we can get loaded. But perf data is already in. Wind uplink is good. RS was aligned, right? Yep. So far everything is looking good here. We can go ahead and get the APU master switch on. Seatbelt signs are going to come on here, and we'll fire up the APU. Got baggage loading in process here. Passengers are still coming on board. Send a request whenever you remote. Alright, cool. I got the request here. Accept. And then just give it a second. They should appear in this screen here. Takes a second for you to appear as a friend. Make sure you're on the West Coast USA servers. And there you are. Invite. Oh. There we have it. Arab Shield, do you like Beyond ATC so far? So far, it's pretty impressive. So far, I have to say it's fairly impressive. Yeah, so far I would have to say it's fairly impressive. We just barely started using it, but yeah, fairly impressive so far. And there's probably a Luton player over there, or Patrick. Someone's over there. Someone's over there floating with no gear. Alright, so all our passengers are on board now. We're just waiting for the bags. We'll get the APU bleed on. And then we can get the ground power disconnected. Get crew supply on. So as soon as those bags are done, we can request push and start. Well, the model matchers are correct, yeah. I don't think I have the best Microsoft multiplayer model matching, but I think it works for the most part. I do think it's better than Say Intentions. I haven't tried Say Intentions. I've seen a little bit about Say Intentions, but I have not tried that one yet. We may try that one eventually, but we have some friends that have voices in here. We have Jeff Favignano and CivRyan. Good friends of the channel and friends of SoCal crew, and just personal friends, but they have some AI voices in here. So we have Jeff Favignano, that's going to be our co-pilot today. AI Jeff Favignano. So Flying Shamrock, what's going on, man? Good to see you. So as you can see on the screen there, it has a little section that says auto respond, and when we have auto respond on, which we'll click on and have that on after pushback, ATC will automatically respond to itself with his voice. So we'll have that on just for departure until we get in the air and on autopilot, and then we'll turn it off and we'll start talking to ATC along the route. So, but we'll have auto respond on for takeoff and landing. We do have auto tune on though, so it will change frequencies for us automatically, which is a big help when you're busy. Alright, let's get our beacon light on. And that will signal GSX to start our pushback procedure. I want to explain for now until something releases from Microsoft, like 777 got bored of 738 320 all the time. I feel you. I feel you. 777 hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Let's get in here. We are pretty much ready for pushback. We're going to go straight up, we said, to 270. So let me put 270 in here, and then also put in our actual squawk code we're supposed to have, which is 3025.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin
Get that on and squawking. Make sure we lock our cockpit door. Alright, let's contact ground and say ready for push. Luton ground, easy, 2521, ready for push and start.
Easy 2521, Luton ground. Pushback approved. Face east.
Pushback approved, face east, easy 2521. There we have. A ding means it read it back clear. We read it back correctly and we're good to go. So we are good for push, pushing back, facing east. Which is going to be nose to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Brakes are released.
Commencing push. All engines are clear. Start at will.
Alright, engines are cleared. We're clear to start at wheel. Our pushback clock is on. We're pushing back and let's fire up engine number 1. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Oop, actually, you know what? We gotta get our fuel pumps on. That will help. That's why it was dinging at me. Gotta get those fuel pumps. AP bleed is on, yes. Bleed is on. We just forgot the fuel pumps. This new Luton scenery is nice. Yeah, any builds did really good with Oop. Our throttles had been turned up because we paused. Forgot about how every time we pause it turns the throttles up. Alright, we got a good start on engine 1. Let's go ahead and start engine 2. Brake set. Check Discord. Oh, it's showing me pushback with a GPU. Do I really have the GPU connected on in here? Nope. Okay, I just got the tug. So the GPU on your screen's pushing me back. Oh, that's fine. Now it's gone? Weird. Is that the payware one that's really good? Yes, we're using the premium voices for this flight. We're going to see how many... I forgot to initiate our weight here. Hold on. I always forget this in the damn Airbus lately.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Yes, we are using the premium voices for this flight. If we do the return flight, we'll use the basic voices and just see which one, see the difference. And I will remove the ATC screen before we obviously take off. Alright, flaps 1's coming out here. Auto brake max. We'll arm the spoilers. Predictive wind shear is coming on. That looks good there. We can do flight control check real quick. Pull right, pull left, back, forward, and right. Flight control check is good. Alright, man, I'm going to be joining in just a bit. Alright, sounds good. don't fly real close to me, no. That makes the TCAS go off, Flight Simulator Jake. Fly in a regular plane for me, if you want to be a part of the group flight. Alright. APU bleed and APU are coming off. We get our taxi light on. Luton ground, easy 2521, ready for taxi 25.
Easy 2521, runway 25 taxi via Echo, Delta Foxtrot, Alpha.
Runway 25 via Echo, Delta Foxtrot, Alpha, easy 2521. So Echo, Delta, Foxtrot, and Alpha for runway 25. Alright, so we're going to do that. I'm going to turn on the auto response now while we're taxiing. We'll get that on and going.
All aircraft be advised, information Kilo now current, QNH 1006.
Information Kilo is now current. Do I have the EHAM scenery from Flight Tampa? I do. Yes. It's 2 a.m. on my third coffee. Nice. Yeah, we're on our third big cup of Coke Zero. That's my caffeine intake. I don't really do coffee. Loading into the sim. Sounds good. Yes, I'm on multiplayer right now, Flying Shamrock. Beyond ATC is not multiplayer, but we're on the Microsoft servers, so if you guys want to fly along in a group flight, as long as you guys fly normal, like I said, I don't need any F-18 escorts or anything like that. They'll make the plane, that'll make our plane kind of climb and descend. TCAS will go off. But you can add me on here and I can add you to the group flight. Echo, this is Foxtrot, or Echo, this is Delta. Right? And Echo Delta will make a left on Foxtrot, and then we'll go. Alright, Echo Delta, yeah, we're on Foxtrot now. We're gonna make a left on Alpha. You're gonna have to wait till we're in the air. Flight Simulator Jake at this point. Already moving. Let's see here. Take off config. Check. Normal. See when it requests clearance for takeoff.
Easy 2521, contact Luton Tower 132.55. Have a good day.
Over to Tower 132.55, Easy 2521.
Our Mr. Co-Pilot Jeff Favignano. Oops. It doesn't look like it's going to automatically request departure. Right here, but it's not requesting anything yet. gonna go ahead and go with the back taxi, maybe because we need a back taxi. Actually, you know what? Let's try Luton Tower, Easy 2521, requesting departure.
Easy 2521, backtrack runway 25. Call when ready for departure.
There we go.
Backtrack runway 25. Call when ready. Easy 2521.
There you go. We're gonna clear the back taxi. That's pretty cool. It didn't just clear us for a departure. Brian, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? Did you get the base package or the supporter? I got the supporter package. If you just don't want the extra add-ons that are going to come later down the line, you don't have to get the supporter package. You can get the base, and then you can always get the supporter stuff later. We're not going from runway 7. Have you not been listening to ATC, Patrick? Runway 25 is what departure is. Do accents change? Yes, accents change depending on where you're at around the world. The accents do change. Navigrass saying 7. Well, Navigrass not ATC. My Navigrass says runway 25, so. I mean, I think this is really good if you want to fly. Like I said, you can use this 747 with VATSIM. So if VATSIM's offline, you want ATC, you can use this program while you're on VATSIM. If VATSIM like goes offline, if they come online, all you do is close the program. But you can pick this up right in the middle of a flight. You can start beyond ATC, and it just picks up your flight right where you're at, which is actually a really cool feature. So, all right, here we go. We'll let them know ready for departure.
Easy 2521, ready to go. Runway 25.
Easy 2521, Luton Tower, wind variable, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25, cleared for takeoff. Easy 2521.
All right, friends, ready for takeoff. Departure cam's coming on. Enjoy the departure. We got power set. The rudder lately with the Phoenix has been really weird lately. ATC coming up should be automatic while I'm climbing on out.
Easy 2521, contact Luton departure 132.05.
Contact Luton departure 132.05, Easy 2521. Luton, Easy 2521, 1,700 feet.
Easy 2521, Luton departure identified, climb to flight level 130.
Climb to flight level 130, Easy 2521.
Alright, so we're climbing to 130 now. Nice, beautiful departure here out of London Luton. And we'll go flaps up. Still hand flying it here. Go ahead and go autopilot on here and turn off the auto response. Alright, really curious how the Dutch action will sound as a Dutch guy. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Would you say it's best to get this first versus just driving straight to VATSIM? I would say if you don't know much about aviation, yes. I mean, you can easily dive right into VATSIM if you know how to really fly your plane, if you know the lingo, you know what you're doing. But if you're brand new to aviation, brand new to flight sim, I would say this is the way to go first before just diving into VATSIM. If you're really unsure of yourself, this will really help you build your confidence in how to talk to ATC without the fear of getting yelled at by a real person, right? I think that's the biggest downfall of VATSIM is people are just are really afraid of people. You know what I mean? A lot of introvert people out there are afraid of talking to regular people. You know, it's one thing talking in text to someone, it's a whole other thing talking with your voice to someone. Yes, when I get to cruise, we'll invite you up. So we have some restrictions out of here. He did tell us to climb to 13,000 though, so we'll go ahead and expedite our climb. We don't have to follow the restrictions here since he told us to expedite, or told us to climb. I'm honestly more hesitant with VATSIM because I don't want to screw up on arrival or something. I mean, there's also that. People are afraid of just messing up in front of other people, right? Airborne with Micah, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. Sorry if I missed any of you guys' message there on the climb out here as we were focused. Catching up though on chat here. If you guys enjoyed that departure and beyond ATC so far, and our co-pilot Jeff Favignano, the AI Jeff Favignano, make sure you guys don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button for me. Going for at least 40 likes on today's stream. Let's get our standard pressure in. We can go ahead and disarm our spoiler there as well. And then our taxi light can come off. Passing 10,000 first. Is Microsoft 2024 this year? Yes. Hence the name Microsoft 2024. If it came out in 2025, they'd have to change the name. They would have to change the name. Gotta be impressed.
2521, contact London radar 118.47, bye-bye.
London radar 118.47, easy 2521.
Negative, London radar on 118.47.
Sorry, London radar on 118.47, easy 2521. See, we said it wrong and it corrected us. London radar easy 2521 is climbing, passing 11,800, climbing 13,000.
Easy 2521, London radar, climb to flight level 270.
Flight level 270, easy 2521. Alright, now we're straight up to 270. Go into normal climb mode here. GTA 6 wasn't in 2006? No. I mean, you might be able to say point. I haven't tried to say point yet. It's because I called it London Center, I think, instead of London Radar. Do you have live weather on? Because I take off scenery with that fog was looking cool. Yes. We always fly with live weather. but we're not live time. It's obviously nighttime in the UK right now for all the UK friends that are in chat. But we wanted to be able to see where we're flying to, so. So with the new SimFX, we're also running SimFX, which has SimFX now to airplanes and the environment. So we're going to try and find a flight that will show us the Aurora Borealis next weekend, which actually is now included in the sim. So Ireland, but close enough. Yeah, UK, Ireland, Scotland. It's all right next to each other. But yeah, over in Europe, across the pond. So, I mean, so far so good here with Air ATC. So there are other options on here as well. So you can actually say you're ready. You can call them and say you're ready for descent. You can request a new heading fix if you want to go direct somewhere else. You can verify your next fix, I guess. Ask them what our next fix is supposed to be. We can request an altitude change. Request direct to a certain fix. We can submit turbulence PIREP, submit icing PIREP. So I guess we can let them know turbulence. We should probably try and say the turbulence here. Let's just click and see what that one does.
Easy 2521, experiencing turbulence, flight level 125.
Easy 2521, say intensity.
We'll just say light.
Light turbulence, easy 2521.
Easy 2521, roger, thanks for the PIREP.
There you go. You can report things like turbulence. Adds a little bit of immersion there. So that's pretty cool. You can also turn the volume down a little bit if it's too loud. So you can see through our takeoff of our flight, we've already pretty much used almost 3,000 credits. We did do a couple things twice. So it's kind of looking like an hour-and-a-half flight may use about 6,000 credits or so. But we'll see what happens once we get on the ground. So that's kind of cool. You can submit that kind of stuff to ATC as well. Champion 4 Rings, good to see you. But yeah, very impressive so far. Like I said, these are the premium voices too, so this is not totally base package. We will do the return flight back to Luton, and we'll use just the base package ATC audio, and we'll kind of just see the difference there in what it goes. That's the next fix we're heading to now. Let's see here. Let's try the one after that. How about that? London radar, easy 2521, requesting direct to Gazba, Golf Alpha, Sierra Bravo Alpha.
Easy 2521, Gal 06 is behind you, unable direct Joe 06.
Oh. Let's try that again. London radar, easy 2521, requesting direct to Golf Alpha, Sierra Bravo Alpha.
Easy 2521, confirm direct to Gaspar.
Affirmative.
Easy 2521, roger, cleared direct to Gaspar.
Clear direct Gazba, easy 2521. There you go. And now we're direct Gazba. So just like that, you can request direct to certain fixes, which is pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. This is already way better than default Microsoft ATC has ever been, and default ATC and FSX was actually pretty good. The Microsoft 2020 ATC has been horrendous, but it was good in FSX, and this is definitely way more impressive than that. Yeah, they actually say the fix is like name, right? You have to, I think you have to spell it out for them first, and then they'll say what it is, and then you can repeat it back to them. But I think you do have to say it first, spell it out, just so they know what you're talking about, from what I've seen. But it's all pretty impressive. You got to buy more credits. You don't have to buy, Patrick. It's only if you want to use the premium voices. So if you guys look in the settings here, only if you want to use these premium voices do you have to have credits. You can just click these to go to basic, and there's no additional cost. Basic is included with the purchase of Beyond ATC. We're electing to use the more human-sounding voices. The other ones so far, I mean, the other ones sound still pretty good. However, they're not nearly as good as the real. You can definitely tell that they're more like computer voices on the basic ones. Than these actually sound more like a real person talking to you. Bayer Bug's voice, no. So they have. So on these premium ones, you may get special voices with them. I'm not sure if if Jeff will do ATC, maybe in the US. But on the autopilot, so your first officer voice is here. That's the auto respond, which you heard on departure. Jeff was calling for us. You can select between like a US male, female, UK, and then you have FSFO, Squirrel, CivRyan, Jeff Favignano, and Easyjet SimPilot is in here. For the special voices, we're using Jeff's voice for this one. Maybe we'll use CivRyan's co-pilot voice on the way back. I'm excited to see how this works with AI traffic as well. Yes, Joey, good to see you, man. AI traffic is supposed to be coming soon. I don't know exactly when they're going to have the AI injected traffic. But that will add a lot of immersion to your experience when you can see other AI aircraft being controlled with you. On the ground movement and all that stuff. So that's going to be pretty cool. Chuck's Livingston's voice we need, Boat Boy. Could you imagine Boat Boy on the ATC? That'd be some funny. That'd be some funny right there. I gave up on the in-game ATC quick after it vectored me into a mountain high in IMC. Yeah, no, the in-game ATC is not very good. Alright, Flight Simulator Jake, let me add you real quick. There you go. Alright, we need to put our descent data in now into our FMC. We're descending here very shortly. I'm going to kind of see if it descends us automatically. We might have to call for descent. I don't know if it's going to descend us automatically or not. But let me get my stuff for Amsterdam here. 10007. Let's see what we're doing down here. 10007. Temperature is 10. Winds are 0704. And our ILS 6 minimums 189. Cool. We're all ready for our descent now. It just showed me send you a flight. I'll have to do it again on the ground, Flight Simulator Jake. You might have to pause and check your settings just like I did, but I definitely just sent you one. I gave up on New Zealand ATC on VATSIM when they vectored me into a mountain. Oh boy. Yeah, it'll make life easier when it comes to separation, right, Joey? Yeah. Let's see. I get to Finland back and heading only on a laptop. FSX. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna descend here. We'll be in Amsterdam very shortly, and I'll go back in there. I don't want to pause it too much because it might speed error. Alright, looking good. I'm just gonna wait to see if it calls me for descent or not. Did you pick Jeff or CivRyan's voice? We got Jeff's for this flight. We'll use CivRyan on the flight back. You can try Patrick. I don't know how that works, to be honest. This is the first time I've done, I think, a group invited flight. I think it's not on auto throttle. Oh, shit. Thank you for catching that. Did not realize. On the radar, easy 2521, ready for descent.
Easy 2521, Red F1 Alpha, runway 06, descend to flight level 070.
So we're going to go down to 7,000 here. Red F1 Alpha, runway 06, descend to flight level 070, easy 2521. Wow, it was a long cruise. Alright, so we are descending on down here on the Red F1 Alpha arrival for runway 06. Just wondering if 5 miles final, and he says flying that fast and I'm at final approach speed. Going throttle is much better. You just turn on all throttle and you see it move. True. This doesn't move. Just stays in the climb position. Never even looked at our cabin. We actually have custom Easyjet seats in our cabin. Look at that. Cheers. Any 2 wines for $10.50. That's not too bad. $10 for 2 beers. That's pretty cheap. Up to 20% off flights, up to 300 off holidays. Dang. Easyjet with the discounts, baby. Easyjet with them discounts. Alright, a little bit of music in the background as we're descending.
Easy 2521, contact Amsterdam radar 119.17, bye-bye.
Over to Amsterdam radar, E119.17, easy 2521. So you can say point. I said point, not decimal, and it worked. Amsterdam radar, easy 2521 is descending on the Red F1 Alpha arrival.
Easy 2521, say altitude.
Oops, see, we didn't say our altitude. Now let's say altitude. Passing flight level 220. Easy 2521.
Easy 2521, Amsterdam radar, roger.
Amsterdam radar, roger. We are going to do the return, Davis, yes. Yeah, we are going to do the return. I just added CptCanada as a voice to send to flight 2908. That'd be kind of cool. CptCanada should get on it, but he doesn't really do the... He hasn't... I don't think he's really been behind the beyond ATC stuff, because he does VATSIM all the time, but... Again, this is going to be, like I said, I think we're going to be using this tool whenever we are on VATSIM, but we don't have any ATC going. I think we will be using the Beyond ATC. And then if radar, you know, whenever the ATC goes offline, we can switch to this and still continue with ATC. That's one of the coolest things I think about is the fact that you can be on VATSIM. Controller's like, hey, you know, Boston Center's logging off for the night. Go over to Unicom, everyone. Then you can open this up if you want to continue with ATC, and it will pick right up wherever you're at in your flight. So I think that's one of the coolest things, I think, about this, other than obviously it's just AI controlled ATC. I would agree. Logan's Aviation is pretty cool so far. I am pretty impressed so far. So far on our first flight, I am pretty impressed. Flight simming has never been this great. We're in a beautiful world and time with just flight sim in general. From when I started flight simming back 20 years ago till now, things have changed so much. Never did I think we'd ever get to this point in flight sim. Never did I ever. My lovely VNAV wasn't working for the first little while. Finally got under control. Oof. Good thing got under control. You did San Diego to Oakland for mine, and it was very impressive. Nice. Flight Hound, what's going on? Good evening. I was wondering about using both. Would you still need to announce landing on CTAF, Unicom Edition, Beyond ATC? I mean, I guess. Depends on if you're in a busy traffic area. I mean, let's be honest, Flight Hound, if we're on VATSIM and we can see if there's any traffic around us, so you don't have to call out your flights if there's not a lot of people around you. But, I mean, you could, I guess, key it to the same key, and then you would be saying out loud whatever you're saying to the virtual ATC as well, which kind of makes your intentions known, I guess. Where you can't tell the difference from real and sim is crazy, right? I mean, those sims had good moments sometimes, but now having all this is amazing. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I loved FSX days. I loved flying in FSX. I loved flying in X-Plane 11 while it was, you know, decent. Not on that X-Plane train anymore with now that we got this. I can't afford 2 simulators, but... But we are descending nicely down into Amsterdam. Yeah, X-Plane's really focused on their commercial market, which is fine. You know, there's a lot of commercial need for flight simulation, so... You know, like I said, we all say, fly what you like. You know what I mean? But if you guys are enjoying today's flight and Beyond ATC so far, make sure you guys don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button for me. We're going for at least 40 likes on tonight's stream. Hit that subscribe button if you're lurking in the background. Sometimes I miss the X-Plane nostalgia. I don't know why, probably just the good old days. I mean, yeah, I miss it too sometimes. But then when Microsoft gets the figure sorted, it'll be commercial stuff, right? Mr. Flywithrookie in the house, dropping 5 gifted memberships. Huge no floaties or no skippies to you, Mr. Rookie. Appreciate you, man. For those 5 gifted memberships. You got a gifted membership from Flywithrookie. Please make sure you thank him in chat. Absolute legend, sir. It's always physical and stuff, but for me, X-Plane is just its own thing. It is. Each simulator its own thing. Floaties. Yeah, I said floaties and exits. No skippies. No skippies, not floaties. We're gonna have floats in the Phoenix? Nah, just the Pyro I wanted to float. I think it was because we kept doing...
Easy 2521, contact ship will approach 131.15.
Or approach 131.15, easy 2521. Ship will approach easy 2521, passing 13,000.
Easy 2521, verify information, Yankee.
Oh, I need to...
Six left, 24. Transition level 040. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Yankee.
We need to get a Yankee here.
Schiphol Airport information, Yankee 0055 Zulu. Wind 090 at 4 few clouds at 4,700. Temperature 10. Dew point 08. QNH 1008. Landing runways 18 right 2406. Departing runways 36 left 24. Transition level 040. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Yankee.
Easy 2521, cleared direct Sugol, cross Sugol at or above flight level 100, cleared ILS runway 06.
Clear direct Sugol, cross Sugol at or above flight level 100, cleared ILS runway 06, easy 2521. Alright, so we're clear direct Sugol. Direct Sugol, and we'll cross Sugol. Try to maintain or at or above flight level 10,000. And then from there, we're cleared the ILS approach in. I'm going to ask to go direct to, after Sugol, go direct to Alpha Mike 102. Just to make sure. But we're clear the ILS approach, which is going to be down to 2,000 feet. Approach easy 2521, requesting direct to Alpha Mike 102.
Easy 2521, I need you following your flight plan right now. Unable direct, I'm 613 at this time.
Okay. Didn't hear our request. Yo, Mike Jones in the house, what's going on? Can't wait till traffic injection's working too? Yes, that's going to be a game changer. Alright, I'm going to go direct there anyways and just see what if it yells at me. I'm going to go direct there and see if it yells at us. Let's see, runway here, runway 6. Nice long runway, so we'll go auto brake low. We'll arm our spoilers for this. Terminator there, boom, 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 boom. In real life, you never can direct to AM points, only fixes or vectors. Got it. Makes sense. Makes sense. That's all we had left was the AM waypoints anyways. But I'm going to go direct here and just... We'll see if it yells at us. I don't think it will because I think it was expecting me to go this way anyways. And I just think I had the flight plan in there wrong. Schiphol is a massive airport. Yes, it is huge. It is a huge airport. Alright, so from here, as we get busy on our approach, I'm going to go ahead and turn on auto response. So Mr. Jeff Favignano will take over for us until we get on the ground and taxi to the gate. At least landing runway 6 means we won't have the massive taxi. Yeah, we won't have a super long taxi. Still have quite a bit of a taxi. Where does EasyJet park in Amsterdam? I never looked. Probably should figure that out here while we're descending. Patrick, you're the big EasyJet person. Oh, Sublima Pier H. Oh, well, we do kind of have a long taxi because we got to go all the way to the other side of the airport. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll see what it gives us for gate information on the ground if we pick a gate, or we'll see where it tells us to go. Rick, what's going on? Good to see you. Want your 777 now? Don't we all? Don't we all? Yeah, Pier H is all the way on the north side of the terminal. So we would have actually been better off landing on 8. Almost our runway anyways. That's right. Pier H is known for the low-cost terminal. Ah, gotcha. Did not know. Alright, well we have, like I said, auto ATC on now, so we'll see what happens. Let me put some fix information in here. $15, 10. Oops. There we go. Oh. All that fix information is in. Got our rings, we're looking good. I'm gonna start slowing us down here. Get some speed brake out. Almost down to 200 knots. Let's get sounds back up a little bit, music down. So June, right? I don't know. Hopefully this month, but who knows. You're flying as KLM, so my taxi isn't long. Well, there you go.
Easy 2521, contact Schiphol Tower 135.11.
Over to Tower 135.11, Easy 2521. Schiphol Tower, Easy 2521, ILS runway 06.
Easy 2521, Schiphol Tower, continue.
Roger, Easy 2521.
Alright, we're continuing. We're slowing on down here. I'm going to go to 180. Make sure I get the landing rate monitor open again. Gusty, a little bit gusty. We gotta put in our right frequency, or we got to put in our. There you go, that's correct there. Alright, landing system performance. Approach mode has been activated already. Let's go flaps 2, we'll go gear down. Gusty. Spoilers in and armed. Flaps 3 coming out. Would help if we put the approach on.
Easy 2521, wind 090 at 4, runway 06 cleared to land.
Runway 06 cleared to land, Easy 2521.
Final approach speed coming in there. We're a little bit high. Flaps full. Control cam coming on. Yeah, we don't need to go around here. We're just fine.
$500. 400. 300. 100 above. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Ooh, there we go. Down on the ground, keeping that center line. Auto brakes off. Welcome to Amsterdam. Okay, no one crashing here. No confidence. We're going to exit right here to the left, though, on Sierra 4.
Easy 2521, exit left at Sierra 4.
Exit left at Sierra 4, Easy 2521.
Easy 2521, contact ground 121.9er. Have a good day.
Ground 121.9er, Easy 2521. Bye-bye.
Alright, we'll stop right here.
Easy 2521. Request taxi to the gate.
Easy 2521, welcome to Schiphol Airport. Say parking or advise if need assignment.
Gate 1 Hotel, Easy 2521.
Easy 2521, Gate 1 Hotel taxi via Sierra 4, Bravo, Sierra 7, Alpha.
Gate 1 Hotel taxi via Sierra 4, Bravo, Sierra 7, Alpha, Easy 2521.
Alright, there we go. We got our taxi instructions. Let's do it. Flaps are coming in, spoilers are in. Make sure we stop the chrono. You can speak into the mic, yes, VSeth. It's all voice activated. We're gonna go to Sierra 7. This is Sierra 5. Should be Sierra 6 right there. And this coming up here should be Sierra 7. Right on to Alpha. Clear on the left. So we're going to go here and take Alpha all the way around to the hotel gates. Am I using Tobii Eye Tracker? I am, Joey. Yes, we are using the Tobii Eye Tracker. That's how we're able to look around the cockpit here. I am liking the Tobii Eye Tracker as well. This is our second day using it. We just started using it yesterday. Got a minus 100, nice. What do we get, a minus 195? Head movements are definitely better than the mouse, yes. It's not good when you're flying and trying to land or take off, but because then it moves too much. I think this is Alpha, straight ahead, yeah. But it's definitely good when you're taxiing and you can lean forward and zoom in, and pretty nifty. I do have it on head tracking though. I don't like the eye tracking for flight sim because I keep, look at chat and I don't want it moving with my eyes. I only want it moving with my head. So I have it on just head movement only. As you can set it to where it does both or one or the other. A little bit more ways to go here. The Tobii Eye Tracker is also pretty simple to use, pretty simple to get set up. But I am definitely very impressed with this Beyond ATC so far. That was one full flight with ATC and not one issue. And again, we are going to do the return flight. So on the return flight, we are going to use the basic voice package and just see the difference. Knowing myself, I'm going to pay and use the premium voices, but for all intents and purposes of showcasing this for you guys, we'll use the basic package, which I feel most are probably going to use the basic and not pay for the premium. So look at a chart real quick. Yeah, we're going to take this entrance right in here. straight back to the hotel gates. Say EasyJet on there? No, it says something else. I said EasyJet on those jetways. Alright, we'll get our taxi light off here. And we'll choose one of these low-cost stands. We'll go to the next one right here, I think. Hotel 3 is Hotel 1 up front, because that's what I requested. Yeah, let's go this one. Coming on into our gate here, nice and smooth. Our low-cost carriers don't get a jetway apparently here in Amsterdam. They say you people can walk in the rain and the snow. And right there should be good. Parking brake is set. APU bleeds coming on. Engine 1, Engine 2 are coming off. Our transponder to stand by. And beacon light, seatbelt signs coming off. Get our fuel pump switches off here. And ground power is available. We'll go and disconnect and connect the ground power. There you have it. We have made it to beautiful Amsterdam. All right, well, what do you guys think so far of the Beyond ATC? I think it's fairly impressive. Fairly impressive. But we're going to get our plane. GSX is going to unload our plane. And we're going to get ready to go back to London Luton with Beyond ATC here in just a few minutes. I'm going to get the next flight ready to rock and roll. I'll be right back, guys.
Passengers for boarding sign.
QNH 1008, landing runways 18 right 2406, departing runways 3, 6 left 24, transition level 040. Advise on initial contact you have information Yankee. Schiphol Airport information Yankee 0055 Zulu, wind 090 at 4. Temperature 10, dew point 08, QNH 1008, landing runways 18 right 2406, departing runways 36 left 24, transition level 040. Advise on initial contact you have information Yankee. Schiphol Airport information Yankee 0055 Zulu, wind 090 at 4, few clouds at 4,700, temperature 10, dew point 08, QNH 1008, landing runways 18 right 2406, departing runways 36 left 24, transition level 040. Advise on initial contact you have information Yankee.
Passenger's bus is coming.
Yeah, I'll show you guys what that crunch sounds was in a second that I just discovered on Beyond ATC. We're just about ready to get going again. So you got the eye tracker settings pre-dialed in, smooth. Ron, yes, we do. There's still a little bit more I gotta dial in. I think I need to desensitize a little bit of things a little bit, but we're also just getting used to how it works too, which is helping. But huge shout out to Ron. Ron's why we're able to use Track Eye, or not Track Eye, Toby Eye Tracker. Thank you, Ron, for donating that to the channel. I appreciate you. Alright, so let's fly. So it does look like you have to restart Beyond ATC, which is not hard to do
Beyond ATC
to get your next flight loaded in. So you do have to close the program and reopen it in between flights. Make sure you have your Simbri flight set up before you do that. But yes, let me go ahead and show you guys here. So this is the sound of that crunch. So if you hit this little donut icon up here, it drops a donut into your screen. And you can click on it and eat it. So if you're hungry, if you're hungry, you can eat the donut. Oh, in-flight entertainment, donut eating. We got Candy Crush, and now we got Donut Crush. Captain Nolan, good to see you. What's going on? Hello. Sorry, I missed your message there during our landing. Oh yes, you can get a donut. Anyone catch what information we're on for our flight? I'm not gonna listen to it again, but we'll just let him yell at us in case if we're wrong. What does Charlie Bravo mean? What do you mean, Charlie Bravo? Where are you seeing that at? Where do you see the Charlie Bravo at? Passengers are almost completely off the plane. Alright, there we go. Let's go here and import our next flight. And we're going to go ahead and load the aircraft with GSX.
Refueling truck is on its way.
It's lonely on this side of the airport. That's what I get for not flying EasyJet, right? Should have flew EasyJet. Most pilots say Charlie Bravo. Charlie Bravo is when you're trying to read something back. And there's nothing like, there's nothing else. There's no meaning behind Charlie Bravo as far as I know. Besides you're reading something back to someone for something that starts with a C and a B. Right?
Catering vehicles are on their way.
Alright, so let's request our clearance. Schuppel clearance, EZ2522, requesting IFR clearance to London Luton.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel.
Oh, we're not on the frequency. It would help if we tuned onto the frequency. We're not tuned to it. 121,980. Looks like we're tuned to it.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
There we go. A little bit of a bug there. Schuppel delivery, EZ2522, requesting IFR clearance, London Luton.
IZ2522, Schiphol delivery. Expect runway 09er, Fox 5 Mike departure. Initial climb to flight level 060. Squawk 1615.
Expect runway 09er, Volk 5 Mike departure. Initial climb to flight level 060, squawk 1615, EasyJet 2522.
IC2522, rate back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start.
We'll contact ground 121.9er when ready for push, EasyJet 2522. Alright, we got our clearance. Cool. Let's start getting our plane ready to go. Go to ATSU. AOC. Request our new data. Oh, I pressed it 1 2 times. We'll wait one more time for it to pop in again. Cool. Alright, we got that. Let's go back. Go to receive messages. Accept our initial load sheet. Oh, let's request the rest of our flight data. So I am using Simbox app 2 for my external FMC Simbox. There's a payware add-on. You control the plane with your tablet. So we're doing that for our FMC here. Let's request the winds. And cool. Alright, so we are easy. 2522. Cost index on today's flight is 30. And we're climbing to flight level 220. Cool. Let's go to departure. Runway 09 is what we're expecting apparently for departure. Welcome 5 Mike. Welcome 5 Mike. Departure, no transition. We'll insert that. Oh, so we're good with that. It said we're cleared up to 6,000 to start. So we'll put 6,000 in the box there. That looks good. The landing system off. We'll get the block time reset. Chrono time reset. Our squawk code was going to be 1615. We got that on. Good. Alright, friends. So far, so good. We're just about ready to go. We got the seatbelt sign back on.
Passengers bus is coming.
Passengers are just now starting to board here after our fuel and catering is all done. Had to make sure we got more snacks for all you hungry people. You guys ate and drank all the beer. You guys ate all the peanuts and drank all the beer. Patrick, you've flown on EasyJet. What do they serve for snacks? Just peanuts, pretzels, crackers? Nothing. What does EasyJet serve?
Passengers boarding starting.
Passengers boarding starting. Alright, appreciate all of you guys joining us on that first flight. Really impressed with Beyond ATC so far. It's been actually a lot of fun to use, to be honest. The fact that we can do group flights on here and still use it, yeah, they serve a lot. Well, I mean, what's like the common snack that you get in your seat? I don't want about meals, like the common snack. I'm sure they probably only give meals on like long flights though. Like they don't just serve sandwiches and chicken and pasta every flight, do they? Only on the longer flights? Or does Europe do it better than the US and they serve meals every flight? Because you don't have time to cook chicken pasta for everyone on short flights. Do you? You normally get Pringles and a Coke. And they do still serve meals on short flights? How could they possibly cook everyone's meal on like that short flight we just did? Doesn't make, I feel like they wouldn't have enough time. Alright, I'm gonna put our arrival in the FMC here while we're watching our boarding process. Runway 25 in Luton most likely is our arrival. Alright, that's 25. We're going to be on the Rini 1 November. Rini 1 November. We need to approach via for the ILS. Let's see. Zagat 1 Tango.
Passengers boarding.
It's gotta be the Zagat 1 Tango we need, right? What about a Zagat 1? Cool. Alright. Let's see. You think they cook it, just reheat? Well, I mean, I know it's not cooked, but I'm not sure these 1 hour legs. I know my 2 hour flights I do. Well, 2 hour flights make a little bit more sense. I feel like they wouldn't have enough time on a 1 hour flight. Starting the sim now, see if I can catch up. Alright, you got some time, J-Foot. We still got to get our bags loaded and passengers on board. Just add me as a friend on Microsoft Arlington 6, and I can add you to a group flight so we can see you. You've never updated GSX, Patrick? Then yeah, you need a good luck updating. It's going to be a big update. Big update if you haven't updated yet, but so once we land back in London Luton, that will conclude this stream. We do plan on still doing a little bit of farming tonight after this. We should be done around 8:30. Flight time on the way back is 48 minutes. So we should be done around 8:30-ish, just before 9. And we might do an hour of farming, or something else, maybe. We could do baseball. But I really want to get the farming in. That's why I originally was planning on doing only 1 flight here, but we're doing the return flight because I'm really impressed with Beyond ATC. And that will give us a chance to try out both the basic and the non-basic voices. So if we don't get to Farm Sim tonight, then our next stream after today will be some Farm Sim. On whatever day during the week we get a chance to do it. We are super busy during the week right now with real world work. Working a lot of overtime right now, but so we're only can only guarantee streams on the weekends, which we've been doing extra streams on the weekends to make up for not being able to do it during the week. But if you guys make sure you hit that notification bell or join the Discord, you'll be alerted for our next live during the week. because it will be kind of a late notice. Usually just the day of, once we know we're going to get home in a decent time. Alright, our slow Amsterdam baggage loaders, because they've probably been doing too much stretching on the ramp over here. Moving a little slow today. But I'm going to go ahead and get the AP master switch on here, and we'll fire up the APU and get that ready to go. Hold on. There's a button here for blinds. Oh snap. I didn't know my buttons did that. Oh snap. Didn't know I had a button for that. Alright, our APU is firing up here. What installer is GX on again? Yeah, it's FS Dream Team. But you should have an icon on your desk that says, like, install. I might say FS Dream Team installer. I can look real quick. It says... Yeah, you want the FSDT installer. Do not use the FSDT live update. Use the installer, not the live update. I know it doesn't make sense, but the live update seems to have the most issues. Use the installer and then just see it and click update on GSX when you open it. Alright, we'll get our fuel pumps on here. We can go ahead and get our beacon light on. If you bleed is on. Alright, GSX should be coming up. There he is.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
We are ready for pushback. Alright, we're going to go ahead and...
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Triple ground, EZ 2522, ready for push and start at Hotel 3.
IC2522, skip hold ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast.
Pushback approved, northeast, EZ2522. There you go. See, so you can shorten it too and stuff just like the rear wheel. You don't have to repeat it back word for word, which is pretty cool. Pretty damn cool so far. Alright, so we've been cleared to push back northeast, just waiting on GSX now. We'll get our sounds up, music down. Maybe.
Release parking brakes, please.
Brakes released.
All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Alright, we're clear to start our wheel. Engine over to ignition and we'll fire up. Make sure our pumps are on. Yep. We'll fire up number 1. Here we go. Oh, Patrick, did you already push back? I don't see you. We're about to push back right into you now. Oh, you're way back there. are way back there, sir. Don't you whine, engine. I have to go to work.
Please set parking brakes.
Setting the brakes.
Unlocking gear.
We got a good start on 1. Let's start 2. This engine doesn't want to go to work either, whining over here. She's turning. She's starting to turn. She's getting there. There we go. Engine 2 coming alive. The sounds are there. It's a different sound when it starts up all the time, depending on. Yeah, it doesn't always have that sound. It depends on the startup.
Bypass pin removed.
Depends on the engine condition startup, I guess.
Left is clear, right is clear.
You know what I didn't do? I didn't do our weight initialization again. We do that one real quick. 128.1/30.0. And then we'll go in here. Runway 9. Sync. On. Sync. Calculator. And something like do. There we go. Actually, one flaps 2. Alright, 2 engine starts. Selector back to normal. Max auto brake. Arm to spoilers. Predictive wind shear is already on. Our TCAS is on and squawking, so that's good. And our trim should be just 0-1. There we go. Excellent. Alright, if you bleed, AP is off, taxi light is coming on. Triple ground, easy 2522, ready for taxi, runway 09.
Easy 2522, runway 09er taxi via Alpha 19er Echo, Bravo, November 5.
Runway 09er, taxi via Alpha 19er Echo, Bravo, November 5, easy 2522. Alright, so Alpha 19er, Bravo, and then November 9er. Okay, so actually a short taxi out of here. Nice. We got a short taxi. Alright, I'm going to turn the auto respond on here. Brakes released. Let's get on out of here, shall we? ready. The Sim Squad might be why. That might be why, Patrick. Yeah. Very well could be.
IZ2522, contact Schiphol Tower 135.11, bye-bye.
Over to Tower 135.11, EZ2522.
This is our spot right here.
EZ2522, ready for departure, runway 09er.
EZ2522, Schiphol Tower, wind 090 at 3, runway 09er, line up and cleared for takeoff.
Runway 09er, line up and cleared for takeoff, EZ2522.
Alright, cleared left. Here we go. We are clear for departure. Spam them toga emojis if you have them in chat. Let's get on out of here, shall we? Oh, there we go. Engines are up. Pickup power is set. Chrono's on. Control cam. Enjoy the departure.
Low terrain.
Here's it. Start our turn.
EZ2522, contact Schiphol departure 131.15.
Contact Schiphol departure 131.15, EZ2522. Schiphol, EZ2522, 1,800 feet.
IZ2522, Schiphol departure, identified, climb to flight level 110.
Climb to flight level 110, EZ2522.
110. Bit of a windy departure here. And we got standard pressure. Flaps up. Good, climbing on out here. We're going to hand flight up a little bit more. A little bit bumpy. Bumpy on the departure here.
EasyJet contact Amsterdam radar 119.17.
Contact Amsterdam radar 119.17 EasyJet Bye-bye. Amsterdam radar EasyJet leaving flight level 0901 for flight level 110.
EasyJet Amsterdam radar, climb to flight level 220.
Climb to flight level 220 EasyJet.
Cleared up to 220. Alright, autopilot's coming on here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Leaving Amsterdam behind. For some reason I can already see you even though you're in a group. Can you... Maybe I can't see you, J-Foot? It could be because you're friends with me on Microsoft already, which is why maybe you can see me. But can you see me like in the sim or just like on the map? Because I can see people on the map all the time. In the sim is different though. I mean, unless someone else invited you to the group, I don't know. Like I said, but I couldn't see you though, I don't think, so maybe you can see me? It depends on your multiplayer settings. Do you have it as group only? Or did you put all players, live players? Because you put all players and I think you can see me. But if you only want to see the people in the group, then it has to be on the like no multiplayer group only option. So you can definitely tell a difference between the base game voices, which we're using now, versus the ones we used on the way to Amsterdam. You don't get Jeff Favignano and CivRyan unless you're using the premium voice selection. However, I think it still sounds really good for the default, right? I think they still sound really good. They're not obviously as good as the premium. But I think they still sound relatively really good. We're cruising at 2.2 or are we cruising at... Yeah, we are cruising at 2.2. Alright. We got a short cruise here. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, guys, and I will be back in just a few. So, I'll be right back before we get to our descent. 1 minute. Alright, friends, we are back in the cockpit. Sim shoots the bit 5.5 hours into a long haul and about 30 minutes from landing. Dang. Yeah, that's why you got to get programs that save your flight. If you use like the flight recorder, Captain Nolan, and you just start recording your whole flight, you could technically get back to where you were in your flight. If you also join our virtual airline on New Sky has an auto-save function. It will keep your flight right where you left off when your sim crashes. All you have to do is load into, just load into an airport next to, as close as you can to where you're at. Get your plane, FMC, and all that stuff ready. Weight, fuel, and all that stuff. And New Sky, engine started and running, whatever you were in your flight. New Sky will put you right back to where you were, as if nothing happened. If you're doing long hauls, something like that is a must. Yeah, if you're doing long hauls like that, you gotta have something that saves your flight, because that is the worst. I mean, even doing short flights and that happening is still not, it's still maddening. Alright, should be getting close to the top of descent here. 40 miles. Let's put our information for Luton in here. 10.006. Temperature is 10 degrees Celsius. And our minimums. $708. Put that in there. Cool.
Easy 2522, ready for descent.
Easy to 522, Rini 1 November, runway to 5, descent to flight level 180.
Rini 1 November, runway 25, descent to flight level 180, Easy 2522.
Yeah, start descending down to 18,000 feet. Turn this way to our rhythm. Oh, we didn't turn the wind. That's the winds. 250 at 2. I'll get shot down, Patrick. Living on a player, you're cleared to engage. Alright, as soon as we get 5 miles from our top of descent, we got 17 to go. As soon as we get 5, we will start our descent. Nice knowing you all. Godspeed. Smoke in the air, smoke in the air. Now you guys are making me want to watch Top Gun Maverick again for the 20 millionth time. Great movie. Alright. Starting our descent. I think they finally did confirm that Top Gun 3 was in production now, if I'm not mistaken. Alright guys, we started our descent. If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Get us to 40 likes on tonight's stream. After tonight's stream is over, there'll be a short break and we will stream something else. I'm unsure what we're going to stream yet. I was shooting for Farming Simulator. It really just depends on how much time we're going to have. We're not going to have a whole lot of time before we have to go to bed after this stream, so I might do something else that we can stream a little bit less of and do more, if that makes sense. Debbie D is in the house. What up, Debbie D? Good to see you, man. How you doing? The other issue is not typing the SimBrief info. What do you mean by not typing? I haven't seen anything to where it types info. I had to put my pilot ID in, if you mean that. Doing great, just got back from Mexico.
Contact London Radar 118.47.
Contact London Radar 118.47 Easy 2522. London Radar Easy 2522. Descending via Rini 1 November. Flight level 216.
Try copying and pasting it, Deputy.
Easy 2522. London Radar. Roger.
Make sure that you launch Beyond ATC in administrator mode as well. But I copied and pasted it. I didn't actually like type it in my SimBrief ID, pilot ID. Alright, we're descending good here. I'm going to go ahead and put some fixed information in before I forget. Yeah, I can't get it to take any input for the pilot ID. That's weird. Did you restart it? There was an update for it today. Because after I had initially downloaded it this morning, before this stream, there was an update for it. So try and see if it will update when you close and restart it. And then, like I said, make sure it's in administrator mode. And you're running it in administrator mode, like you closed it completely, then open run via administrator. As I know, I had a problem with my mic not picking up. It wouldn't pick up my audio from my mic. And to fix it, I had to run it in administrator mode. But I didn't have any problem with SimBrief idea. But I think I did see in their Discord. Are you part of their Discord? I'm pretty sure I did see someone in there having issues with the SimBrief part. Yeah, if you're not in the Discord, join their Discord, because there is something in there. It has to be your pilot ID number, so if you're typing in letters, it won't work. It has to be a number. I don't know if TCAS works in multiplayer. You know what? No. Like, you can see the planes, but in multiplayer it won't. It depends on your settings. It'll show you the plane, but because in Microsoft multi-server you can just fly right through each other. It's not like VATSIM where it actually warned you. That's why you're losing letters. Yeah, it's got to be your pilot ID, not your SimBrief username, but the pilot ID number that you have for SimBrief. G Cook Scotland, yes, I do. We are running the SimFX add-on as well. But it does look like that not a lot of the effects work for the Phoenix for whatever reason. So we'll have to really wait and see what it does, I guess, for other planes when we fly them. Your VATSIM account is reactivated. That's awesome, Captain Zent. Now don't crash into anyone anymore. We don't need Captain Zemp in VATSIM jail again. But that's great news. Now you can fly along with us. Actually on the network. We're not doing another leg. This is our last leg, unfortunately. But our next flight sim stream, you're welcome to join. Right now, we're just on the Microsoft servers because we're doing Beyond ATC, so we're not even on VATSIM. Alright, so this is going to be a challenge right here. We'll see if ATC actually descends us again, because...
EZ2522, descend to flight level 140.
Oh, there we go. Descend flight level 140, EZ2522. Did send us. I thought it was going to forget about us. Yes, we'll be happy to have you though. exempt. We'll be happy to have you back on Batson with us. Yeah, it looks like some of the effects might work for the Phoenix once Sim Update 15 drops. But I don't have any official word on that, Scotland. But we do fly a lot of other planes other than the Phoenix, so I picked it up. But I didn't even know that until after I bought it, so either way, we already have it. Either way, we already have it. We found out after the fact. But I have it here in our wheel. So apparently this engine pollution thing should work. But the contrails don't work on the A320. Heat blur don't work. And the dirt stuff I guess works, and the water and the rain. The wing ground effect. It's going to be really cool to see when we fly the Kodiak and do some bush flying again. And of course you have the environment, contrails, you can see other people's contrails, the aurora, shooting stars. So, again, if you guys are enjoying Beyond ATC, don't forget to smash down the like button. I think we're close to our goal of at least 40 likes tonight. Let's get us there before we land on the ground. I think we're 5 likes away. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button if you're lurking in the background and not chatting. Let me get our replay tool up as well. Alright, don't let me, it's your guys' job to remind me, don't let me forget the replay tool. Should have listened to the ATIS a while ago, but that's right. No, I will not be getting Active Sky. That's a waste of money. The weather engine in Microsoft is good enough. Active Sky, I didn't even like Active Sky in X-Plane. It was just our only option. No, it's a money grab. Don't do it. Especially with Microsoft 2024 coming out with even better weather engine with tornadoes, hurricanes, and all that stuff. Like, no. Do not support Active Sky at all. Yeah, it came out and I was watching several streamers try it on their stream and they uninstalled it right in the middle of the stream. Would not recommend. Totally up to you if you want to get it, but you want more Boeings to fly? Well, we got 777 coming soon. Hopefully by the end of this month. If we don't get the 777 by the end of this month, then it's not coming out till after Expo. I can't see them releasing it right before Expo while everyone's going out of town and can't fly it. So I don't see that happening. So if it's not the first week of by the first week of June, it's not going to be till after the Expo. 757 is not coming till the beginning of next year, Patrick. 757 is coming the beginning of next year from Bluebird. So that should be really good. It depends on what you're trying to do, Lorenzo. If you're on the ground, what are you trying to do? You're trying to push back? You're trying to get your clearance? Are you ready for taxi? It depends on what you're doing on the ground. So that's our approach here. We're going to come down here and loop around. Going in for the ILS approach into Luton.
Easy 2522. Contact Luton approach 132.05.
Over to Luton approach 32.05. Easy 2522. See you. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Andy, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome back. Both Andys. Got two Andys in the house. Yeah, it's unique. I mean, this is it. This is how it actually is in the chart, though. So it's not wrong. It actually is in the chart where we're supposed to go past here, loop back around to Zagzo, and come in for the ILS approach, just like this little zigzag thing. So it is actually correct. But it is unique for sure. Yeah, no, it is really correct, Andy. That's how it shows it on the chart. Our star arrival goes to Jumzi, and then from Jumzi we loop back around to Zagzo. And then from Zagzo we pick up the initial ILS approach, which is a little zigzag pattern until we get to fit time, and then that's when we take the ILS in. Europe has a lot of double Andy time, that's right. Europe has a lot of unique approaches because of how many airports are so close together. No more hockey for Vegas? Damn, they're out already, huh? Yeah, well, you guess who's not out of it yet? The Avalanche. That's right. My team is still in it, baby. Dallas took game 7 2-1. Dang, must have been a great game. I missed it, but it must have been a great game if it was 2-1. But my Avalanche are still in it. They're in it to win it, baby. In it to win it. Avs all the way. Avs all the way, baby. We're 2 likes away, guys. 2 likes away from 40 likes. So, have you used Beyond ATC yet, Andy? Do you have it, or have you seen it? That's what we're using right now. It's been working beautifully. Oh, I never contacted Approach. That's my bad. Approach Easy 2522 at 14,000.
Easy 2522, verify information Quebec.
We have Quebec on board, Easy 2522.
Easy 2522, verify information Quebec.
We have information Quebec, Easy 2522.
Easy 2522, Luton approach. QNH 1006, expect the ILS runway 25 with the ZAG 1T transition.
QNH 1006, expect ILS 25 with a ZAG 1 Tango transition, Easy 2522.
Easy 2522, descend to flight level 080.
Flight level 080, Easy 2522.
All aircraft be advised, information Romeo now current. QNH 1006.
Oh, got a new altimeter, our new ATIS. I've only seen it, I just picked it up and about to give it a try. It's been really impressive so far. Our first flight we did the premium voices, so if you want to rewind you can go back and hear the premium voices. This is the basic no extra cost voices that we're using on the second flight. But basically the 1 hour flight we did used about 6,000 premium credits. A little bit less than that. We did ATIS a couple extra times. So for a basic hour flight, we're looking at 5,000 to 6,000 characters. You're Jeff using Ryan's voice? Yeah, we used Jeff's voice on the way there. He was our co-pilot.
EZ2522, 3 miles from Zagzo, turn right, heading 100, maintain flight level 080 until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 25.
Turn right heading 100, maintain flight level 080 until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS 25, EZ2522. Alright, so our plane's going to start turning automatically here. Still established on the final approach course. Which will be after Zagzo. Have you seen some videos on this app? But I'm not sold just yet. Yeah, it just depends on what kind of flying you want to do. If you do a lot of stuff offline, and you're uncomfortable with doing VATSIM, great software to use to get comfortable enough to learn, and then you can transition to doing VATSIM. I think it's a great tool to use with VATSIM. So you know how many times we log on, we see like, okay, ATC's on in LA, we're going to hop in and do a flight from LA, you know, wherever. And then all of a sudden, ATC just disappears, right? Well, you can open up Beyond ATC at any point during your flight, and it will start right off wherever your flight's at. Let's go flaps 1 here. Yeah, it'll start off right wherever your flight is at, and it's like you never lost ATC. And then you can just turn it off whenever VATSIM pops back online. So I think it's going to be really useful for that, and we probably will use it a lot of times in that instance, just so I can still have ATC. Because having ATC is definitely better than no ATC. Alright, 1006 is the altimeter. We're going to get that in. Manage the speed here, turn 20 knots. Landing system is on, we're arming the approach. For the ILS approach, we need to go all the way down to 3,000. Owls, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope your flight went well. Saw you're flying to Minneapolis earlier. That's good to hear. That is good to hear. Have you tried the new Beyond ATC yet? I don't remember if you were doing that on your flight or not earlier. Just going to request a wind check here to see what it does.
Easy 2522, wind check. Wind 270 at tree.
So I'm not 100% sure if we're going to do farm sim after this car one. As originally, when I was going to do farm sim, I was planning on only doing one flight on this second stream, but we did two. Farm sim takes a little bit of time to really get things going, and I'd probably our next stream is only going to probably be about an hour long before we have to go to bed for work tomorrow. So I'm not entirely sure we're going to do farm sim yet. We might do something else. I might do some baseball. I might do some poker. I don't know. So not entirely sure yet, but it's going to be like almost immediately after the stream is over. It's going to be however long it takes me to get the next game up and the thumbnail made and posted on YouTube is how fast we're going to go. Alright, get some spoilers out here. We'll go flaps 1 this time. I think we're a little bit above profile here. Yeah, we're just a little bit above profile. Let's get our sounds up. Music is down as we get ready for our final approach into London Luton. I'm going to go ahead and turn the auto response on, let the first officer reply back to ATC for us. Just following my flight path like you're supposed to, Patrick. Patrick's being a bad pilot. Cam, what's going on? I'm doing well. How are you doing? This is the RN1 arrival, Patrick. You got the wrong arrival selected. If you're not doing the same one I'm doing. I'm exactly following the chart. Just got done flying Albuquerque to Dallas. Nice. It is such a joy to fly. I agree with that. I do agree with that.
Easy 2522, contact Luton Tower 132.55. Contact Tower 132.55, Easy 2522. Luton Tower, Easy 2522, ILS runway 25. Easy 2522, Luton Tower, wind 270 at tree runway 25 cleared to land. Runway 25 cleared to land, Easy 2522.
JJ, what's going on? We are been cleared to land. So our speed is 202. We're climbing up to restriction of max 185 knots coming up. How do I like it? It's pretty impressive, Spikefly. It is pretty fun to use. Pretty easy to use. And like I said, I think it's going to be great for us when we have no ATC on VATSIM, yet we can still fly on VATSIM and use this. And then just turn it off with VATSIM pops online. I think it's going to be great. Alright, we're going to slow to 185. 185 knots here for our mandatory restriction at Golf Whiskey Echo 17. It doesn't do traffic injector yet, but it will. It will be doing traffic injector. Fill the VATSIM gaps? Yes, so we'll fill the VATSIM gaps. Okay, well, I have ATC online, Patrick, so I can't just vector myself. Slow to 180 knots. Flaps 2 coming out. Make sure we arm our spoilers. All that farmland down there talking about farms in. Yep, Captain Zimp is finally out of VATSIM jail. We'll go, how long is this runway again? 7,000 feet? I guess we'll go auto brake medium. I don't know what gate we're going to park at. Let me see here. Gate 75, I guess. Localizer has been captured. Glide slope's captured. We're looking good. We are 10 miles out. We'll keep our speed all the way up till 5 miles. You were a VATSIM controller? Nice. Our fields are tiny compared to yours. I mean, those fields are pretty small in comparison to some of the fields we got. Have the runway lights in sight there. Makes me want to play Manor Lords. So there's this new Call of Duty type game called Gray Zone, or Gray War Zone, or something like that. Gray Zone War Zone. Looks like a better Tarkov that I'm thinking about getting and playing. You'll probably see that on stream here next week.
2,500.
Let me make sure final approach has been activated. It is. Oh, we're looking good. It's actually pretty bad. I got a refund on it. What's pretty bad? The gray zone? Let's go gear down. And final approach speed coming in. Yeah, I've been hearing good things about it, but maybe I'll look a little more reviews. No, I'm not on VATSIM, Zim. I'm not flying on VATSIM. Flaps 3. And flaps full. Alright guys, control cam is coming on here. We're going to start the replay. And I'll see you guys on the ground. Enjoy. My controls.
1000.
Yeah, you wouldn't have any of that on here, Andy. Wouldn't have any of that.
$500.
No, I didn't see your message. It said you retracted it.
400.
So I don't know.
100 above.
You're a little higher.
300. Minimum 200.
Continue.
100.
Flight slow.
40. 30. 20. Retard.
Come on, get her down. There we go. Nice and smooth going uphill. Goes down gently, reverses routes. Slam on the brakes and exit here.
Easy 2522, exit right at hotel. Exit right at hotel, Easy 2522.
Flap spoilers are up. Exiting the runway. Welcome back to Luton. Nice minus 41 there.
Easy 2522, contact ground 121.75. Ground 121.75, Easy 2522.
Luton ground, Easy 2522, request taxi to gate 75.
Easy 2522. Unfortunately, gate 75 isn't available at this airport. Please choose another.
Maybe it's a ramp 75? Ground Easy 2522, request taxi ramp 75.
Easy 2522, ramp 75 taxi via hotel, Bravo, Echo.
Ramp 75, taxi via Hotel Bravo Echo, Easy 2522. Alright, let's do it. VP master switch is coming on. We'll stop the chrono as well. APU here. We'll get our brake fan on just in case. We did slam on the brakes a little bit there. Alright, well, pretty successful flights, I would say, with Beyond ATC here. I think there's only a couple quirky things, like the vector instructions for the final approach on ILS was a little weird for this one approach here, but other than that, pretty hiccup free for the most part. And I think there was one hiccup to where it wouldn't switch frequencies manually, and I had to kind of mess with it a little bit to get it on the right frequency. But pretty small little bugs. This is early access, so just keep that in mind too. This is early access still for this platform. Let's get our taxi light off here. Here is 7.5. Alright, parking brake is on, APU bleeds on, engine 1 and 2 is coming off, block time is off, 1 hour and 4 minutes, gate to gate. We'll get our beacon light off, seatbelt signs are off, fuel pump switches are also coming off, crew supply, ground control is on, and we'll connect to ground power. Welcome to London Luton, ladies and gentlemen. We made it. Beyond ATC has already updated twice for me today. Yes, they've been updating multiple times. I'm on version .17. I'm on 1.0.17. So even one higher than that, Arab Shield. Patrick's out there somewhere.
Passengers bus is coming.
You taxiing in, Patrick? Where you at? I see a plane over there just landed. Oh, there's Patrick, way over there. I hear those reverse thrusts. All right, man, you parked that perfectly even without looking at the outside view, right? We've gotten pretty good at parking and judging stopping distance on the planes that we fly the most often, but that is right there on the nose. Like, that's not, can't get much better than that. That's a 10 out of 10. I'm giving us a 10 out of 10, right on the money. Ten out of 10, right on the money. Look at that APU exhaust. Love the smell of APU exhaust in the afternoon. Give me a 12 out of 10. I like it. I like it. Appreciate it. 12 out of 10. No marshaller. Who needs a marshaller? We don't need no stinking marshaller. Marshaller? Psh. Here comes Patrick with his GPU. You dragging your GPU with you, sir? Good old Microsoft model mansion. Why is your GPU connected? You got a meme for me? Send it to me. Send it to me. Send it to me, Lucy. GPU is a tractor now. The GPU is pulling you in. GPU is pulling you in. Well, thank you, Mr. Patrick, for flying with us and everyone else that flew with us, living on a player. You guys are absolutely incredible. We're going to view our replay here in just a moment of our beautiful landing here into London Luton. Made it with love a few months ago. Hold on. Alright, I'm waiting for it. But yes, I appreciate all of you guys hanging out with us tonight. With us, checking out Beyond ATC. You're going to definitely see Beyond ATC on our channel more often while we're doing our VATSIM flights and VATSIM is not online. I'm still always going to take the real person ATC over the computer ATC, however. With all the dead times we have on VATSIM for when we fly, this will come in very handy. Very, very handy. So, I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Everything's getting loaded here. We're going to get everything cleaned up and ready for the replay here momentarily. I'm going to go ahead and close Beyond ATC. And we'll go on to GSX here. And we'll restart it. Come over here, make sure we close our doors. And we'll go to panel states, we'll go to ready. Friend request.
Without emotions made of steel. What was I
Whoa.
supposed to feel? I didn't
How
want
did it go back to nighttime?
past romances were telling me I just crash again. I said I think I know what you mean. We're going for it.
Let's get our flaps out. We'll get all of our lights back on. If you take a trip into Luton, you'll find the Dart train station. Nice. Alright, let me check Davis. Let's see. Oh, that was old. There we go. Hold on. I'll show it. There's the APU meme from Mr. Davis. Funny, funny. All right, all of our lights are on. Flaps are good and ready to go. We are ready for the replay. Boom. $1,000. Let's go ahead and fast forward this just a little bit. Right there's good. See that wing view coming in. That's special for when people get too close to my rear end. Oh, if you're gonna be sniffing my exhaust, you gotta buy me dinner first. Must buy me dinner. Let's see our butter. Oh yeah, super smooth. Super smooth. Oh yeah, super smooth. Super smooth operator. We're a smooth operator. She's look better than Pyro Round 1. Definitely better than Pyro Landing. Definitely better than the Pyro Landing. We're a little bit floaty, but nice and smooth. Still in the touchdown zone. Still in that touchdown zone. Look at it from the outside. Smooth. Dang, greased it. Greased it. Absolute Greaser. Well, I'm going to take this time to thank all of you guys for joining us tonight, checking out Beyond ATC and everything else. Thank you to all my subscribers, moderators, members, donors, sponsors, and moderators. You guys are all incredible people. This community we built is filled with entirely incredible people. And I appreciate you guys night in and night out joining us and supporting the channel. You guys are absolutely awesome. I hope to see you guys in a little bit here for whatever we decide to do after this. It's going to be a short stream to end the night. We're just going to be doing something for an hour or so after this. If you guys would like to join us before we go to bed, we'll see you shortly. If not, we'll see you on the next stream later this week at some point. We'll definitely be getting Farm Sim in sometime this week. It won't be right after this, but we will get Farm Sim in for sure this week. We'll be back on the farm. And then, yeah, so hope to see you guys here in just a little bit. We'll check out a couple more replays before we call it a night here of our super smooth landing. Oh, passengers don't even know they're on the ground yet. Passengers are still asleep on the plane. But that's going to do it for us, friends. I appreciate y'all. Enjoy the GoPro view in. If I don't see you guys later tonight, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Mav is out. See ya!
Talking ain't right enough time.
my soul, got the same on my necklace.